So, a killer chord. Is there such a thing? Well, I do think this particular chord is pretty cool. You see what you think. Just coming up, it's the first bit of harmonica that you hear. So how do you do this chord? Well, it's very easy really. You just spread your mouth over the first 5 holes. It's going to be a draw chord, and you tongue block the 3rd hole. So you get this sort of sound. But of course you can add to its character by doing a couple of other things. First of all, you can create much better attack and give the chord impact by going from a small mouth to a large mouth like this. So that's one thing you can do, and the other thing of course is a heavy vibrato. So that's the chord. Let's just see what notes are actually in this chord. Now you notice that the diagram doesn't actually show any actual notes, and this is because if we just deal with the issues in terms of intervals, it applies to all keys, so any diatonic harmonica is covered and its associated key. So that's to do with the black band at the bottom there. You can see the whole number mentioned and the interval mentioned, and that holds for every key. The red arrows of course are the notes that are sounded, and the blue arrow is the hole that is blocked. Now I'm going to play the music again, and this time I'm going to show the chords, or the underlying chords of the music as it progresses, and you'll see that that 1/7 chord or D7 chord occurs, or I play it over the 1 sections of the music. Now this chord is actually quite interesting. Besides its grunt, its power, which is accentuated by the vibrato and the attack on it, but aside from those things, the chord is actually quite versatile. I'm going to play the music again, and this time I'm going to use the chord in a different place, and we'll see how it has more than one application, you might say. Now you can hear that I'm actually, and see that I'm actually using that 1/7 chord supposedly over a 5 chord. So how can that be? It sounds alright. Well, if you check back to the chord diagram, you'll notice that we have a 5th in the bass, an added 5th, and we have a 5th further up in the chord as well, and this seems to imbue the chord with some 5 character, and so it doesn't sound out of place over chord 5 in the backing music. So does this hold only when we have backing music, or can it stand alone as some kind of 5 chord, even though ostensibly it's a 1/7 chord? Now I've got a little instrumental on YouTube called Mal's Boogie number 4, and it has a classic blues intro to it, a 5, 4, 1, 5 turnaround, and then 1 to start the instrumental proper. And I'm actually using this chord for the 5 in that intro, and there's no backing music, but it still sounds okay. So I'll play a little clip of that. You can see the whole thing somewhere else on YouTube, but it should show that this chord in fact does stand up as both a 5 chord and a 1 chord. So there you have it, a powerful, versatile chord which I think can aptly be called a killer chord. And if you like the sound, have a try yourself. I use it all the time.